Welcome back to the Project and Materials YouTube channel. If you want to access additional updates and tutorials on project writing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It is assumed you're done writing your project from Chapter 1 to 4, and the Chapter 5 outline includes the limitations of a study. In this video you're going to get insight on how to begin with the Chapter 5 limitations of a study. In our previous video we discussed on the summary, conclusions and recommendation outline for Chapter 5 project writing. Now, let us proceed with the next outline. The limitations of a study refer to the constraints that may affect the results or conclusions of a research project. These can include factors such as time, resources, and access to data. Some common limitations in research studies are: 1. Time constraints. Research projects often have limited timelines which can limit the amount of data collected and analyzed for the study. 2. Resource limitations. Studies may be constrained by lack of funding or personnel needed to complete certain tasks within the project timeline. 3. Accessibility issues. Data collection is sometimes restricted due to privacy concerns or other legal restrictions on accessing certain types of information from individuals or organizations involved in the study. 4. Sampling bias. The sample size used in a study may not accurately reflect all aspects of a population if it is too small or does not represent different groups adequately enough for meaningful analysis and interpretation of results. It implies you are required to concisely state and discuss some of the challenges or factors that could have affected the validity or generalizability of your findings and how such gaps were managed to validate the research results. Certainly. Here's an example. Recall that in the background of the study for Chapter 1, we introduced a topic on the effect of social media on human relationships. There are a number of limitations in this study that should be further addressed in the future. First, time constraints, that is the time which was meant for the studying and gathering of the data, was not convenient because of the situation of the country and limited access to data, that is the respondents. Secondly, some people were reluctant to fill out the questionnaire out of fear of it being used by the government against them. Remember, the limitations of a study refer to the constraints that may affect the results or conclusions of a research project. Remember to share and recommend this video to your friends for project writing insight.